Gaur Bhakti. Good morning, dear devotees. Today is the most auspicious day, the appearance of Radha Kund, a topmost place in Braj. So we should feel so fortunate that Krishna has wake us up safe and sound so we can utter the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra very nicely. So we are reading from Sri Manaha Siksha, his splendid instructions to our mind by a great Acharya Raghunath Das Goswami. Currently we are reading on text 2 and the commentary by His Holiness Bhakti Vigyan Goswami Maharaj. It is said that there are different categories of gopis. When Shyam Sundar, Gopinath, stand under the Vansibat playing his flute, the gopis run to him, but they face different obstacles on their way. There are impediments that some sadhana siddha gopis, if we perfect our life, we will be sadhana siddha, but I think our position would be kripa siddha, by the mercy of our Guru or some exalted personality only, we will become free from the entanglement. So we will be lower than the sadhana siddha gopis. But these gopis perform so much wonderful sadhana that they become the siddha gopi, of which there are different categories, so many gradations of gopis meet on their way to the forest. Some run to Krishna and face no obstacle whatsoever because they have no obstacle in their hearts. Hari Bol. But there are other gopis who hear the sound of the flute. They want to rush to Krishna, but their husbands bolt the doors, stand before them and exclaim, quote, "Where are you running to?" Unquote. These gopis remains at home and die of love for Krishna. Some gopis' husband seems non-existent and their husband do not bolt their doors. Those gopis run out and come directly to Krishna. However, with other gopis, there are husbands and bolts. The restricted gopis still have an attachment to dharma, to their righteousness, attachment to the idea, quote, "I'm such a righteous gopi," unquote. And, quote, "Yes, Shyam Sundar is playing his flute and I want to run to him, but here is my husband," unquote. Immediately the husband turns up and say, quote, "Did you call me?" unquote. And he bolts the door. When a person retains even the slightest attachment to the notion of being something other than a person who loves Krishna, listen this. This is attachment to pride. And this attachment to pride can become manifest even as attachment to virtues, and it will create an obstacle on the ways. Hari Bol. The process of spiritual practice, we must overcome all these hindrances, and when we overcome these internal obstacles, the external ones will disappear. Then when we hear the sound of Krishna's flute, we will run and dance and embrace Krishna. So this is the final instructions Bhakti Vigyan Goswami Maharaj is giving us. We should clearly understand that we have only one goal, which is love for Krishna. And the only way to achieve this goal is by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We do not need anything else. You know, the greatest personality always teach their servant. So today early in the morning, I received the message from His Holiness Hanuman Sposak Swami Maharaj, and very exalted personality who we are comparison to Maharaj. But he wrote me as follow. I'll read it for just Haribol. How kind and how simple, humble they are. This is right. Maharaj wrote, can you, all Gurus to Srila Prabhupada, give us some verses, text, songs, glorifying the holy names? And then Maharaj write, as for example, Jaya Jaya Hari Nama, Chidananda Amruta Dham. And then Maharaj says, thank you. So my response was that Namastaka verses is wonderful. You are our master. Please share the wisdom. Nilkantha Goswami has written 100 verses in glorification of the holy name, and these 8 verses are just selection of from 100 verses. And then I wrote that Maharaj also lately we tried to hear 8 names of Srimati Radharani, which is half of the Mahamantra, in a begging mood, which has helped us to concentrate more and more and feel connected to the holy name. Haribol. Thank you very much. Today is an auspicious day to receive this message about the holy name from exalted Vaishnavas. And today is also the appearance of Radha Kund. So what a glorious day that we have to absorb in chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So let's single pointed attention. Ekaha Kuru Nandana. Prabhupada says that sentence changed his life. So may on this auspicious day, our life may also take some serious turn, because we have to do so many internal cleansing before we can cleanse the externals. So let's pray to those personality to guide us, help us to remove those obstacles.